Almost every film features a clash between heroes and villains. In most endings, good wins over evil, peace is restored, and the characters live happily ever after. Even when the lines are blurred, we tend to go for the lesser evils. But while most movies convince you to cheer for the heroes, there are those that offer a darker alternative. From conmen and thieves to egotistical rulers and serial killers, today we will be looking at some of the most popular movies where the bad guy wins. Hello and welcome to our channel. Before starting our video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell for more amazing content. So let's get this video started. Number 3, Avengers: Infinity War 2018. Marvel's comic book stories have had many sad endings over the years, but in the MCU, the good guys usually win in one way or another. It's a trend that has only recently been changing, kicking off in earnest when Captain America: Civil War turned the Avengers against each other, leaving a host of angry, PTSD-ridden superheroes behind in the process. The slide downhill only got faster with Thor: Ragnarok, a fun movie that ended with Asgard being destroyed and a few people leaving to find a safe place to live. But it wasn't until the first few minutes of Avengers: Infinity War, when more of Thor's people were brutally killed, that Marvel finally stepped into a world where bad guys can actually win, at least for a spell. In this huge crossover event, the heroes are trying to rise up and protect the universe. But Thanos finally pulls off his devastating finger snap that wipes out half of the universe. Has there ever been a more expensive way for a bad guy to win? Even though a lot of Thanos' crazy destruction was undone in Avengers Endgame, that doesn't change the fact that the Russo brothers made Infinity War a Thanos-centered story that was so focused on the Mad Titan that he wins in the end. Number 2, The Dark Knight 2008. The Dark Knight is another movie where the bad guy is in charge the whole time. It was directed by Christopher Nolan and starred a much-missed actor who gave an amazing performance. Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker also made one of the most famous superhero movies in which it's clear that the villain has his way with the hero the whole time. The famous DC villain steals the show as soon as he shows up in the opening heist scene. In the same way that Infinity War is all about Thanos, The Dark Knight is all about what the Joker is doing. It shows his rise as he antagonizes Bruce Wayne in a way that is both upsetting and funny as they go through a series of fights in Gotham. Rachel Dawes dies at the end of the second movie in Nolan's epic Dark Knight trilogy. Harvey Dent turns into Two-Face before killing himself. Batman takes the blame for Dent's crimes to protect his reputation, and Commissioner Gordon destroys the Bat Signal. The Joker was caught, but the truth is that he had everything go his way from the beginning to the end. There's no question. Now, before we tell you what our top pick is, please give the video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Now that we're done with that, let's see which movie came out on top. Number 1, Memento 2001. Christopher Nolan has a talent for making sure that the bad guys win. In this case, the movie is about as complicated as they come. The story is about Leon Shelby, who is played by Guy Pearce, who suffers from memory loss every 5 minutes. This is a recent condition that started after 2 men attacked and killed his wife. After Shelby killed one of them, the other one hit him in the head and ran away, leaving him with his new mental problem. Shelby is determined to find the other man who killed his wife, but he has trouble remembering things. Because of this, he has to use tattoos and Polaroid cameras in a complicated way to keep track of what he finds. The movie is shot in both color and black and white, which shows different points of view and gives the audience a sense of strange confusion that helps them connect with the main character, who isn't Shelby. As the movie concludes, we find that he has been cyclically hunting down and taking vengeance on innocent people for a year. Repressing this information, Shelby tampers with his own photographic evidence, allowing his condition to wash all guilt away within the next few minutes, and permitting him to continue his villainous behavior. And that concludes our list of films in which the bad guy wins. It's fairly rare for mainstream films to allow the villain to win, which makes it a really shocking end to a story when it does happen. Some great films across all kinds of genres have taken this approach, and it makes for a pretty impactful finale. Which airline services did you like the most? Let us know in the comments. We will see you in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.